Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Go, Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Right. Come in and grooving on your beat and stuff. Sending you guys positive energy, Gemini. So, Gemini, first and foremost, I heard the name Glenda, Shayla, Elon, Cameron, Tori, Joanne, Nellie, Mark, Kimberly, and Billy. This could be your name or significant here. Okay? There's something about the number 378. This could be your address. I don't know. 378 could be significant here for you. And I also picked up 566. 566. So this could be your address, your, I don't know, something significant here about this number. It could be a part of your phone number, whatever. I don't know. Something about this here. Okay? I also got a download for you guys. Message. In order to attract friends, you have to present yourself as friendly. Okay? Proverbs 18 and 24 warns us against unreliable friends, but it also emphasizes the value of true friendship. So if you are trying to attract friends, because some of you are right now, remember that you must present yourself as being friendly, right? You know, so if you have like the look that you don't want to be bothered in your face, then you probably won't attract new people, okay? And you could be in the energy of, you know, on your spiritual journey and trying to attract people like you. And I know from experience that, you know, sometimes when you just have that particular looking face, you could be a very serious person. You could just have, you know, a lot on your mind, but sometimes our face does not rest well and we can look unapproachable. So in order to gain the kind of friends that you desire, you want to look approachable and friendly, okay? Also, I said, I wrote down prayers to be open to new love and relationships can help you, okay? So I would dedicate my prayers to this, Gemini. And I love this because, you know, when I was sitting here and I got this download, you know, these downloads that I get for you guys, they resonate so hard in my life, you know. So I was thinking about myself, you know, and making sure that I am looking more approachable and, you know, just being more of a servant and willing to be helpful and willing to be, you know, in the energy of attracting more high vibrational people into my life. So hopefully that will help you guys here. Let's see what house you're in. Okay, so you're coming out in the second house, and I love this for you. This is the house of Taurus, okay? Venus, the house of possessions, you know. This is like, you know, the house of money, you know, material, you know. It's like that kind of energy. You know, there's something about the strength of your character, okay? You could be a person that, you know, your name has been tarnished, you know. There could have been like a lot of, you know, false things spoke upon your name. You know, this is the energy in the house of Taurus. It's like who and what we value. And I feel like you could be really valuing yourself a lot more. And I feel like you can also be more reliant and valuing your relationship with spirit, God, right? Your ancestors, like, you know, people that really love you, you know, people that have proven that they are there for you and, you know, not just there for your money or your materials or your assets or whatever they can get from you. You know, it's something about that here. I don't know. You could be a person that you could have been born into wealth. You could have inherited wealth. You could have just, you know, you could just be really self-sufficient or, you know, something like that. But, or you can just be in the energy of, you know, spiritual wealth, abundance, you know, the energy of really having faith and things just working out for you, you know, like something like that. There's something about your priorities here, Gemini. I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to prioritize things, okay? It's something about getting in the habit of prioritizing what's most important, okay? Now, there's something about your love and your beauty here. There could have been a lot of people that just seen you for your beauty and they didn't understand the true love that you came with, okay? But I feel like you're finding this in yourself right now in the House of Possessions. You could definitely be like an accountant, or you could be someone that works for like the local town. You could be like a park ranger. You could work for your local city or government, something of that nature here. Let's see. Okay. We have the Four of Wands coming out for you. So I told you with the House of Possessions, House of Taurus, there's something about stability here for you, abundance. I feel like there could be someone literally tying the knot. You could be getting married. You could be joining together with someone else, like on some kind of a joint venture, dealing with income, business, wealth, material. I don't know, it's something about some kind of partnership here for you, Gemini, that really brings stability here, okay? Something about, you know, you being equally yoked is what I'm hearing. And I don't know, you could be like really in your feminine energy right now. You know, there's something about harmony and peace here for you. So it's like when you're in peace, you're able to be in your feminine energy, divine feminine, because that's what I just heard. And then when you're in peace, divine masculine, you're able to be in your masculine energy, but it's like a feminine finish because it's just peace, you know. And what more does a man love than peace, right? So something about that is here. Something about your values as well. The things that you value. You could be really valuing your family right now, okay? Let's see. Now, we do have the Three of Swords coming out for you. So, I don't know. There could be like some kind of painful truth that comes out. But, you know, it's like the energy of, this is one of those where, you know, it's like you really don't want to hear this information, but it's almost like you are set free by this information because maybe you already have, like, maybe you're already speculating about it. Maybe you already have some kind of idea, and it's just like you rather just hear it, know it, and for it to be over with so you don't have to sit there and dwell in it. It's something about that here. Now, there could be, this could have something to do with like your home. So, I don't know, you and someone could have just bought a home together. There could have been like something that happened with the closing of the home. It could have been very disappointing, very heartbreaking. But, you know, in the House of Materials, I feel like this is something that you shouldn't dwell on because, you know, remember that whenever God takes something away from a good person, it's always for elevation. So there's something better here. There could have definitely been something like some kind of disaster or something that happened to a brand new home. There could have been a home with no insurance, something about that. And maybe that's why Spirit is saying your priorities, right? Imagine having a beautiful home and not being responsible enough or even educated enough or knowledgeable enough to put insurance on the home. And so now you've put all this money into the home and it's just destroyed, right? You know, imagine going from like riches to rags, right? Like that kind of energy. So I feel like Spirit is just really wanting you to be wise with your finances, you know, with your materials and things of that nature. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got listen. Okay, I feel like it's very important for you to listen to, you know, anyone that comes to you right now, because it's something about you and your divine principle, the way you carry yourself or something. There's something about you and the way that you listen that can really help a person feel relieved of like stress and anxiety and different things like that, because you're a healer. You know, God made you a healer, and hence why you continuously decide to dedicate your life to healing and growth, you know, reaching your north node, your higher self, your highest calling, and your highest purpose, you know, serving the people. And I feel like you're doing this now. Something about listen. You could also be like in therapy. You could be, you know, listening to things of a more high vibration. You could be, you know, really listening to, you know, when you hear God speaking to you. We got the King of Pentacles coming out for you. So somebody's really getting to it. There's someone, you could be working very, very hard to make sure that you are no longer without, whatever. There could have been some days where you've gone without, because there's someone that was like born into wealth, and then there's someone that like you worked hard for this wealth, or however you got it, you're working hard to maintain it. So there's something about, you working very hard to keep whatever it is that you have here. Okay? Something about your material possessions here. I don't know. I feel like you have more than enough right now. You could be needing to definitely maybe even make sure that you are keeping healthy habits here. Sometimes when we have more financial freedom, we tend to have more unhealthy habits. So, the more we're able to get to whatever we want, the unhealthier our habits can become. So discipline is very, very important in this energy, daily routines, discipline, being able to control your own possessiveness, like that kind of energy. Something about the bear. You can have like a brown or a white teddy bear on your bed or in the back of your car window or something like that is what I just picked up. We got the Four of Swords in the reverse here for you. So, yeah, there's someone, and you could be working like a lot of overtime, a lot of long hours. I'm hearing that this overtime could even be mandatory. But there's something about needing to understand, Gemini, that there is also a need to make sure that your mental health is okay and that you are physically fit to do whatever job it is that you need to do. And that means by getting the proper rest. Now, God did make you a soldier, a warrior, but that doesn't mean that you just run off of nothing. You have to have some kind of energy to be able to exuberate the kind of energy that these people desire from you. Okay? There could be someone and you could like normally have a lot of vivid dreams, and it seems like your dreams are blocked right now. And it's just due to lack of sleep, okay? You could be feeling really fatigued. You could be feeling like really irritable because, when you're not getting rest, that's the kind of energy that comes out. And we have positive change, okay? Poverty coming out for you. So positive change is here for you, okay? When positive change comes out, it's like you have to embrace it, because sometimes, Gemini, with positive change, it doesn't mean that it feels good, or it doesn't mean that it goes according to, how you see fit. It's like positive change is that change when God comes in and he moves some things around in your life that are critical for the improvement of your life that you may be unwilling to do, right? So sometimes positive change does not, it comes with things that we have to move around that we don't necessarily 100% like, but the end result is for, your highest purpose and your highest calling here. Yeah, strength. Okay, you have all the strength you need to, continue to go, continue to push through. But there is something about your, if you work too hard, Gemini, and you never rest, someone else will enjoy your money. And that's just how it goes. Now, if you're okay with that, that's fine. And I mean, hey, we all have family that we want to leave things to. But my point is, what is the point of working so hard if you're so exhausted and you can't even, think properly, right? Spirit is saying, get you some rest. Okay? All of the secrets have been revealed here. Allow yourself to enjoy the abundance that is here for you. Know that even though you are in the energy of abundance, small hiccups will come. Don't let them hinder your attitude. That was your reading. I love you, Gemini.
Okay, Gemini. So your reading is all about you, right? It's pretty good reading. Nevertheless, you show up in your second house. The name Jacob could be significant. Kern, stymie, Gilliam, Melody, Trisha, Teresa, Kawi, Lydia, Marlo, Daniel, Partridge, Cornmeal, and Lando Lake's Garden Spread. Oh, and I'm hearing Gina Thompson. The things you do makes me keep running to yeah. All right. So all right. So I'm saying some sort of naturistic part where, and this could be resonating for a few of y'all, may not resonate with everybody, but even cross-watch it. Saying some type of naturistic park that you might visit. You could be connecting strongly with your ancestors there. Spirit says perhaps they could be down by the water waiting on you. I don't know. You have a powerful work ethic. It shows up in your energy. You could also need to balance your desire and pleasure for shiny things, objects, materialistics, like prioritize living beyond your means has dire consequences when we fail to discipline our finances. All right, So, Gemini, jumping into your soul report. The Magician comes out, which is your energy, major arcana. This is always you, right? And it's being clarified by the Courage in reverse. So I'm saying you're in a powerful element of the Magician. You could be transmuting energy. With the Courage in reverse, you could also be in a place where you could be pretending to be strong and you could be weak. You could be like, it could be some form of magic that you could be using. And I mean, it could be needed in your situation. Like sometimes when we don't have courage, we still have to show up anyway, right? So this could be you doing that. With the Magician to the Courage in reverse, it could also be a need for you to believe in yourself and what you're manifesting, what you have going on. Courage in reverse to the Magician. This is definitely you, this Magician, this Gemini energy. And you have the Three of Wands being clarified by honesty in reverse. So I'm saying you could not be seeing some things clearly, right? Or you could actually have been misled. Three of Wands to the honesty in reverse. It's kind of like being led up to a certain point and then being let down. Like the Three of Wands speaks of a high point, a point of being able to see your ships come in. So I'm saying it could have been a lie that you could have been involved in. You could have been involved in a lie. The honesty is in reverse. So whatever is going on in your energy with this Three of Wands, it wasn't a sense of clarity. You may have went into something, and I'm kind of seeing that. Like maybe you went into something and you had something else in mind, and maybe you found out it was a lie. Maybe you found out somebody was being dishonest with you. This could also, honestly, Gemini, just to be truthful, it could kind of be you in the mode of denial. Three of Wands to the honesty in reverse, whereas though it's like you might see something that could be happening, but you could be in denial, like, it's going to be all right. It'll work out. But I feel Spirit is wanting you to kind of really, really pay attention to it, because something that's built on the foundation of dishonesty, right? You can't have a clarity about that. You can't have a false sense of bravado, or like you can't believe that something is going to work out when it's a lie there, or the honesty is in reverse. It doesn't matter how high that you, because like I'm saying somebody could be, this could be you or somebody in your energy, but it's kind of like a person that may feel like they can see what's happening, but not realizing like the type of karma that could surround a dishonesty. Nevertheless, the Hangman shows up with pride in reverse. I'm honestly saying with this hangman to the pride of reverse, this could be you, Gemini, having an epiphany or a sudden realization and changing. It could be a situation where everything in the universe was telling you that you need to step out of your pride. And I'm saying you make a decision to do just that with the hangman, right? This is a good hangman. It do scream of blockages and delays and a little bit of being stagnant as well. So you could be in a stagnant energy, but you could also be in that place because it could be bland. In other words, if I'm a prideful person and I'm always relying on my pride in and out of situations, and then I decide to put my pride to the side, for a minute, my existence, so to speak, it becomes less flavorful because my pride is not there. So with the hangman, it's kind of maybe you like in a bland space where you let your pride go and you made that decision to become a better you. So I don't know, maybe you feel like in a sense, people could attack you even verbally and you making a change. Maybe you don't feel like you have the weapons that you used to have when you moved in your pride, honestly. Like I'm feeling somebody, you made a decision to put your pride aside and it could be having its ramifications on you, particularly your ego. Because what I'm actually saying is an ego death occurring. Hangman to the pride of reverse, ego death. Allow the process to take hold, right? Let go of some things that may not be serving you anymore. Five of Swords being clarified by the failure in reverse. So I see that fighting became your best option. And that's good for you, Gemini. Like, in certain situations, we have to have the ability to fight. And with this Five of Swords to the failure in reverse, I'm saying you not allowing something to take you out of it, so to speak. Yeah, this Five of Swords, somebody also could be walking away from, a battle with you. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing somebody having to give up and walk away. Because it's like you're going to succeed at what you're doing, Gemini. So it's a failure in reverse with the Five of Swords. It's like a lost battle. In your case, it's a victory. I know that to be because your last card is the Chariot being clarified by change. So it's coming in, This is you balancing out your light and dark energy and bringing in a change. And it's coming. So, with the Magician to the Chariot, Magician at the beginning, Chariot at the end, your manifestations are coming in. And it's bringing a change, Maybe this Five of Swords, this last battle, it was a battle. Spiritual. Even could have led to something physical. I'm actually saying somebody had a physical fight. But nevertheless, whatever it was, you were determined to keep going. And that's exactly what you did. So keep pushing. The Chariot, it brings in your change. So I'm saying coming for you, Gemini. Give yourself room with this Three of Wands to the honesty in reverse. Give yourself room and sometimes realize that you can't build anything around. It's like if you build a foundation and it has a dishonest center block, that becomes a casualty to your whole foundation in the end. So try to get everything honest, right? Because you're in a Magician energy, so you're going through a lot of different phases, right? Get your courage back up. Most of all, allow your Chariot to bring your change.